clap us in here.
Ta-da! I'll let you get ready.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Take your time. I'm being a brat.
Being suspicious is what you're being. I don't know if I trust this. What are you doing?
Nothing. Welcome to Cat and Raven Designs. I'm Cat.
And I'm Raven. Hi. Welcome to another episode where we're doing the new camera setup. I really hope you're enjoying it. We are working on another one of our bestsellers collection. So bringing back designs that we made last year or previously and making some more of them. This is going to be available on the last Friday of January, which is the 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our website, catandravendesigns.com. If you want to grab this or any number of other soaps that we're working on this month. As well as our promo lineup, we're bringing back a lot of Dorothy soaps, Pride soaps are in the works. Whew, trying to restock things as best we can here. So, what are we working on today, Kat?
Hades and Persephone!
Yay!
One of my favorites.
I know, right? Same. So we always sell this one together because Hades and Persephone should not be separated, always together. The most functional relationship in the entire Greek pantheon. We're also going to be making them together, which normally we do make them in the same video, but this will be the first time that we're making them at the same time. This camera may not be ideal, but we're going to do our best. So over here on my side, I'm going to be working on Hades. Kat has Persephone over there. For my blue, Kat has mixed me up a combination of Ultramarine Blue and Twilight. And then I also have Black Iron Oxide. And my fragrance is going to be Honey Almond, which, ooh, smells so good. And we're trying to remember to put kaolin clay into all of our fragrances going forward.
Only because we had to custom blend mine.
Yeah, we're going to do our best to try and remember. We do remember it this time. Here's your fragrance notes over here on the side.
For Persephone,
Yeah, get it in camera and then talk.
I do what I
I'm aware. Painfully. This makes the editing so much easier when there's going on the screen.
want! There's two cameras now.
I understand, but you're talking about something it should be on camera. Why do we have to have this fight every time? You edit the damn video and then talk to me about it, alright?
So, in this bucket here, we've got Hollywood Pink with a little bit of Rapture Pink, Black Iron Oxide, and then my fragrance is Champagne Pomegranate, and I had custom blend that one myself, so you don't get to see the bottles because, yeah, I'm lazy and don't want to go figure out where I put them.
First thing we need to do is measure out lye, which I'm sure you're going to be very happy that I also have to measure out lye. Therefore, I might as well just do both of them.
I am become one with the lazy.
Great. Hey. Can you go put that in the sink? Thank you.
Yes, Mommy.
I don't know about that.
I'm amused with myself.
You usually are. It's generally half the problem. We'll just kind of both be sort of on camera. See, look, we can fit both. There you go. Just scoot it forward a little bit.
Do I look like I can reach it if I scoot?
You can reach! An extra inch is not going to mess up your ability to reach. Yeesh. We'll be able to talk some more once we're actually pouring.
Yeah.
This is the, go time, where normally one of us would be off camera doing the talking. But now it's both of us. My spatula. Now my hands are going to be dirty. Dang it. New glove. Do I get negative points in Cat versus Raven for having to replace my glove halfway through? Is
Yes.
that negative points? Ah. Subtract 5 from House Raven.
Yes.
Oh, they're getting ahead of me.
Oh, you like them apples?
I don't. Ah. Ooh. That's
Raven
close.
made a mess.
No, you're a liar. That's not how it happened. Nobody saw it. Do you mind, since you've got that out, or do you want me to do my own?
Do your own, bitch. You want to turn it into a competition?
Oh, okay. I still had to do you live, but now it's a competition. God, and I know your phone is going to pick up every single minuscule speck of glitter that goes up in the air.
It's not glitter, though. It's mica.
It'll look like glitter. I know it's mica. Your phone just picks every single bit of it up, and it looks way worse than it is. I swear. In real life, you can barely see it. It's very, very liquidy, and it's, I think, not going to give me what I'm looking for with Hades by pouring too soon. Sometimes that is the difference in different fragrance oils, though. Honey almond might be performing differently than the champagne pomegranate blend.
Mine's like thin pancake batter.
Okay, so it looks like Hades has thickened up enough that I can go ahead and keep going. Kat is mixing salts over here on the sides. I'm going to start pouring.
Slightly changing up the salt color on Persephone's.
Oh, did you put the gold away?
Oh, that's right. You still needed to do another layer.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Significantly.
I feel like that's a judgment.
It's a smug observation.
Oh. What's the difference between a smug observation and a judgment, then? Is there one?
There is.
What is it? Pray tell.
I don't find it negative that you're behind me.
Oh, okay. That's why you're smug.
Yes.
I'm not judging because it's not a negative for you.
Yes.
I see. Now it's another waiting game for Hades to set up enough to be able to do the texture. Kat is working on the texture on Persephone right now, so Kat is
experimenting.
Still ahead of me. We're going to be focusing on Kat here for a minute, and I'll come back in later to finish this up.
I have green bath salts.
What are they again? Sea salts?
Sea salts. Well, Raven said.
There's a difference between sea salts and bath salts. We're not doing a Florida man on top of here.
Anyways, I did green instead of gold to represent spring. Ta-da!
Yay! 10 minutes later. So I don't know if you can tell on camera here, but it has matted up quite a bit more, so it is definitely ready for me to texture now. Just wanted to be able to do these big scoopies.
I like how, you're doing Hades more controlled, where I did Persephone a little bit more chaotic.
I mean, that seems fitting, really.
I like the original version of both of them, but I think this, suits them even better with them also being, matched still.
Now that I've got a texture on Hades, one of the things I wanted to do more when we did this last year was that I wanted more of a wave, with very river Styx. And Hades, one of the things that he represents is gold and money. So we're going to put some gold nuggets on top for him. More sea salts just rolled in gold mica. The same gold that we used for the mica line. God, this smells so good over here right now. The two scents together in the same room smell so good.
Right?
They're definitely distinct, but also a very good combo. And hey, if you want to watch some fun videos about the Greek gods and a whole variety of other things, Overly Sarcastic Productions, fantastic. They do have a really good episode on Hades and Persephone.
I've been listening to this podcast on Spotify, and the podcast 100% comes with a trigger warning.
I mean, you kind of have to when it comes to the Greek gods.
Well, because she doesn't sugarcoat any of it. She doesn't sugarcoat it at all. Doesn't use euphemisms. She calls it what it is.
Sure. Well, I think that's one of the big differences between the way that we, in our modern Western culture, perceive gods and how they were in a lot of cultures previously, which is that just because they're gods doesn't mean they're good people. Ta-da! Hades is done. What was the podcast you've been listening to? Let's plug it.
Let's talk about myths, baby.
That's what it's called?
Yes. And she sings it every single time.
That's awesome. I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description for it. All right, so with that, we are done with our initial pour, and we're going to go ahead and let these set up overnight. We will come back tomorrow, split them down, cut the bars, and we'll see how we did. Oh, and Kat is wearing a different shirt because they got some soap batter on their clothes and needed to immediately take them off and go get them into something less soap battery. Oh my gosh, so here's a close-up here on Hades. I totally agree. That's a much better blue than last time. And then here is our close-up on Persephone. Very excited to see these two cut. All right, we'll be back in a minute. If there's an ad available with YouTube, we'll let that run. And we'll see you in a sec. Welcome back. Kat is currently in charge of slabs to loaves at the moment. So Persephone is looking pretty good.
Yes.
Got some good marbling going on the side here. So we'll see what what just happened. All right, well let's split her down and see how we did. Ooh. Look at that swirling. Yes, please.
She's got that twang going, too.
Ooh, that's another good one. Oh, I'm so curious and excited.
Me too.
Can we just go straight to cutting Persephone right after this? Because I don't think I can stand the suspense.
No.
No?
Suspense.
What do you mean, no? Why you do me like this? It looks so good.
Your turn!
I thought you would be just as impatient as me. But no.
I was, and then you said something, and then I was like, suffer.
Why do you want to make me suffer? What did I do to you?
Nothing.
There we go. Oh. Ah. Okay, my gold is looking like it came out exactly how I wanted it. Came out so cool. That's just the sides. Yes.
Those are going to be some epic mini bars.
Hello, Greg. How are you doing, friend?
Woo.
I know we have had some comments missing Greg talking, so I'll try to make sure Greg has more of an opportunity to speak here.
Om nom nom.
Because someone always asks, why don't you turn it on its side? Because there's not a lot of space. We make kind of tall bars for what Greg was built for. So if we turn it on its side, the loaf itself, it runs the risk of getting smashed at the back. So we quite often don't. And
Greg bites.
Greg bites, yeah.
Rar.
Ooh. That is kind of intense. That seems really perfect for Persephone.
Right this loaf.
Oh, swirly.
Hey, guess what? Guess what the center looks like?
A skull.
I see a vagine.
Of course you do. There is something kind of unsettling about the way this came out, which is so good for Persephone.
Right?
Oh, you just gotta be careful, because every time you're touching, the front of the bar, you're leaving golden fingerprints on everything. If your bar has golden fingerprints, you know why.
There's only so much I can do when my hands look like this.
Yeah. So I really like modern interpretations of Hades and Persephone. I know historically the story was not not great by our modern standards, but I love a good interpretation, a modern take on it. I think we talked about this the last time we did Hades and Persephone, which is that you and I are both completely in love with Lore Olympus.
Yeah. And, we get that the story's not canon.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's a retelling. It's fine. It doesn't need to be, 100% historically accurate. They have cell phones in the underworld, alright? We're just gonna move on from that.
Well, Lore Olympus is where the color scheme comes from.
Yeah. But what's your favorite retelling of Hades and Persephone, or honestly, like any Greek mythology or any other mythology really is like a modern retelling, I would love to know. Put it in the comments. Tell me all about it.
Mine is absolutely Lore Olympus. Oh, that looks like an owl.
Ooh. Let's get started on Hades. Yes, I know we run the risk of having drag marks. I know. We'll live. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
So swirly. Ooh. Oh, I'm so down with this. Oh, it came out so cool. I feel like this is what I wanted out of it last year.
Yeah.
I wanted this dark, but like almost comforting side for Hades.
Yeah.
Because there is something kind of comforting about that. I know we don't talk about death, but I always felt like Hades is not like a bad guy. So I wanted his soap to be almost comforting. I feel like I'm getting that with this. I'm so happy.
You do realize there is one deity in the Greek pantheon that, actually, I think there's two deities in the Greek pantheon that, if they were to ever, like, start hardcore appearing in my TikTok, I would essentially just be like, you know what? You two gods can off. Can you guess which two Greek gods they are?
Zeus and Apollo.
3.
I gave you a new one.
Hey, think along the lines of Medusa.
Poseidon.
Yes!
Well, there is a theory that Poseidon and Zeus really are just the same god. You go back to like Mycenaean Greece, and Poseidon had the role of that Zeus has now, or then, or something. I don't know. Mycenaean Greece is kind of cool. Just saying. I'm really happy with this. I'm so happy that this came out so nice. Alrighty, so here are our finished Lord and Lady of the Underworld. Looking so cool. Oh, I'm really happy with these. Alright, so like we talked about, these are going to be available at the end of January, last Friday of January, which I believe is the 28th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at catandravendesigns.com. We will catch you then. We have one more video in terms of soap making that's going to be coming out next Wednesday. The Wednesday after that is going to be a special video because it's going to be right before launch. And then, of course, we have vlogs on Saturdays. So we'll catch you around here or on Twitch or any variety of other places that we hang out. All right. So with that, hope you have a good rest of your day, good rest of your week. Go have some water, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.